Welcome to Intern Whisper Live, the show all about internships and how to survive them. This is Matt.
This is Abby.
This is Isabella.
Our hashtag for tonight's show is hospitality and event management. If you want to win a coloring page and autograph box of crayons by our producer interns, please comment a hashtag below. Tonight, our show features a hospitality intern with StarterStudio and event management intern with Pivot Business Consulting, Adriana Flores, who is also a hospitality administration management student at Valencia College. Reminder listeners, you can call us live on the air. The phone number is 407-582-2906. You can also chat with us online through Intern Pursuit's Facebook live chat.
All right, guys, coming up this episode on the Intern Whisper Live, we have hospitality and event management industry, Adriana's live in Venezuela, hashtag What I Learned stories, great leaders that inspire us, employers for change promotion, and motivational Monday topic.
So how can listeners find us? You can find Pivot Business Consulting. If you go to the bottom of the website, you'll be able to find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and also Google+. You can go to internpursuit.com and find us on Facebook, on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Intern Pursuit Game is on Facebook and also Twitter, and you can listen to us live at mixlr.com/Valencia College Radio. And follow the Intern Whisper. And you can watch us live on Facebook. So tonight I'm hoping that somebody's going to be watching us because it's Monday and this is the new nights that we've been adding to the show. You can call us live. And just so you guys know, I'm going to call the number. I want to see it ring. So I'm testing it. You can also chat with us online through Intern Pursuit's Facebook live chat. Of course, we're inside of the extremely powerful Valencia College firewalls, and I don't believe that it's able to connect.
I don't think it's going to connect.
Even though I am right next to this phone.
I think I can do it.
Can you?
Yeah. I have a signal in here.
Will we hear the phone ring for the first time?
Yeah, mine says no service.
All right, let's try it.
Yeah, just for fun.
Why not? I've never heard a ring on the air.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see if we can hear it.
Is that it? Oh.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Oh. That is actually on me because it's through
Is
Facebook.
it this phone?
It's through
I don't
Facebook.
think so.
No,
I think
it's right
it's
here.
actually...
Oh.
It's calling us here. It calls us on Facebook.
That is so cool. I thought it
Okay,
was
so
calling
now
me.
we tested it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, I'm loud.
Okay, hang up. That's bad. Well, apparently that is not our live Facebook. That is our live Facebook number, but we need the live radio number. So, what the hey? We've got to find that. It's on one of those little post-its around here. Okay.
We'll find it
Anyway,
eventually.
I believe Abby, you were supposed to be taking us into our first sponsor recognition.
All right. So we would like to take this opportunity to thank our first sponsor, Omnimodal. Omnimodal believes smart cities and public transit services are the backbone of equitable shared mobility today and into the future. Omnimodal works with smart cities to connect all communities across across modes of transportation to the mobility as service marketplace. You can visit them at their website at omnimodal.io. I'm going to spell that for you guys. That's OMNIMODAL. Thank you, Omnimodal, for sponsoring the Intern Whisperer.
So, Adriana, I'd like to say welcome. I sure hope Sergio's watching this show. Oh my gosh, I don't think he knows.
No, I don't know.
Okay, so Sergio, who has been a guest on the show also, is from Venezuela.
Oh.
And they actually both live in Kissimmee, and they'll take the train in when they come in on the same days. But that's how they've actually met, is because they're both interning in the same place. But welcome to the Intern Whisper. And let's talk about, we have like the trifecta here, honestly. We have the fact that she is a student, an international student. We have that she's also an intern. And then we have the third thing is she's an entrepreneur. That's amazing.
That's all of our bases.
Yeah, I know. It hits everything. And she's a leader. Who knew? She has all of these skills. So... you came to us from Venezuela. How did you end up here? I'm going totally off topic. How did you end up here in the United States, and how did you choose Valencia College?
Yes, well, I came here 3 years ago. I started at UCF with English, And while I was there, I heard that Valencia had a really nice program with hospitality, and that's why I went there.
So you knew English coming from Venezuela?
Yes. But I needed to practice a little bit before I went to college.
Yeah. When we were walking out for the UCF career fair last week, she was pointing out to Sergio and I both, as over here is this and this and this. She knows the campus like the back of her hand really well. So it was very helpful because when it came time to go get the car, she was our GPS that got us back to the car too.
Yeah, I went there for 4 years and I still can't navigate that campus.
I know, and it looks totally different at
I
night.
got lost so many times that I know where everything is now.
Very good. So why did you choose hospitality and tourism / event management, all of those good things?
I started working with events back in Venezuela, especially social events, birthdays, kids' birthday parties. And that's where I started getting into the event industry. While I was working with my last job, I did also some corporate events like meetings, and we did like Christmas party for employees. And that's where this love for the event industry started.
One of the things that an event planner has to do is be able to work across all different types of events, like what she's describing. Her internship is split, so what you guys may not know is she's doing the hospitality side with StarterStudio.
Okay.
So there, she's tasked with being able to run the place with 2 other people. But on the event management side, she is working on the TEDx Orlando event, which is October 27th. So for any of our listeners or viewers, if you want to go to TEDx Orlando on Facebook, you can still get tickets. Just saying. Still, there's a few, not many left. Okay, so the other side of what is interesting about, I think, Adriana, is the fact that she has a degree from Venezuela. So why don't you share with us what you studied there before you got here?
Yes, I went to my university. It's called the Universidad Católica Andrés Bello in Venezuela. I got my early childhood education degree. I worked as a preschool teacher for 8 years there.
She is so incredibly patient. Let me tell you, like, we were working on a project a couple weeks ago, and I was not doing a very good job of, like, listening. And she was very, very patient with me. She did not get cross. And she waited until I finally caught up with her, and she said, no. And I went, oh, my gosh, I see what you're explaining to me. Like, my mind was going 1,000 miles. So as a preschool teacher, I think that she's, like, spot on. So I learned from her quite a bit that day.
To learn to be patient working with kids all day.
Yeah, that's just like a fun exercise that we can always learn from everybody. But children are the best teachers.
Yeah.
So, did you? This is probably off topic too, but did you do an internship in Venezuela?
As a teacher, yeah.
Really? And how long? Because I did not do an internship. I was just thrown into the classroom because I already had a degree. How long is an internship in Venezuela?
Well, my university had 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah. We studied, it's not terms. We studied in years. So it's like school year, 9 months. And during 3 years of the 5 that it's an education career in Venezuela, we had to do internships.
So you're going to school and you're also doing a blended approach.
We needed, I don't remember how many hours, there were a lot. I think it was like 450, 500 hours each year.
That's a lot of hours.
Yes. It was like pretty much 6 months of that whole year that we spent in classrooms.
Oh my goodness. Did you, because at one time I was thinking I was going to be like, not preschool, not early education, but elementary ed. And I took 1 semester of it and I went, nope, not going to do that. Because I had to go and cut out all of these decorations and we had to decorate the wall every month. Did you have to do that?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Bulletin boards, classroom decoration, birthday boards, everything.
Yeah, God bless you for that.
Wow.
That's I cannot begin to tell you how much work that is. I don't think you guys know because you've got 2, 3, because it's early education. So she's dealing with everybody that's 4, 5. Okay,
Tiny humans.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they're like all running around. Was it a mixed class too? All ages mixed into one class, or were
Usually it's one or 2 years. A classroom is, for example, room of 3 and 4, room of 4
How
and
many
5.
students in a classroom?
It depends on the school that you work in, but they go from 20, 25.
Wow.
So I worked in, after I would finish my teaching job, I would go and work in a preschool. And one of them was, well, I won't say the name because, there's no point. But we would have about that many kids in there, and we were always having to cut stuff out. And that's really where I went, oh my gosh, you had to cut out numbers and letters and have all kinds of activities for the kids because they're learning how to write and how to make the crayons and make the numbers and make the letters.
Well, I remember as a kid they make you cut a lot of things too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
but
you?
you're like, you know how to use scissors.
I do
2,
know how to
3,
use
4. They don't know how to use
I
scissors
think I
very
failed
well.
that class back when I was in kindergarten.
The scissors
I
class?
couldn't handle the scissors.
Are you
no.
right or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Okay. You?
I'm right-handed too.
Okay, yeah.
So
Very-
scissors came easy to me. I don't know.
Very good. Well, it's something that I think that I admire anybody that's teaching elementary school and younger because they have those kids, and so even on their time, their teacher planning time, they were having to go and cut stuff out. And I'm going, okay, there's never any catching up, I think.
So that element kind of led into the event planning kind of where you had to prepare things for the students, like you were saying birthday parties and stuff.
Yeah, it started actually when I was working at preschool because being with kids, it's kids
Birthday parties, yeah.
Moms are always there too. So we started with that teacher. It was my partner there. We started making parties. Oh, like we can do the decoration. Oh, we can do the cake. Or we can do that. And then we started going into the party business.
Right.
So she has her own business. I know we're kind of jumping around a little bit, but we're going to make sure we cover all of these areas.
Okay.
I promise. But she touched on it. So you have an event management business, and this is really cool. She's going to be doing a wedding for a friend, and it's in this old farmhouse over in
Groveland.
Yeah, in Groveland, which is very agriculture. So think of those pictures that you've seen with the pretty twinkle lights hanging down or the lights,
Yes.
and it's going to be just, I imagine, just lovely.
Yeah, I think I mentioned before I went to a barn wedding, but it was a barn made for weddings. So is this a
Yeah,
barn?
it's something. Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
It's a venue that they do have for weddings at barn, and they have like a place for the ceremony,
Yeah.
and they have like barrels and.
Are you having fun planning?
Yes,
that?
yes. This is totally new because I've done weddings before in Venezuela, but this is like this kind of wedding in a farm in this country place. It's new, totally
you
new.
can get very creative with the
Oh,
aesthetics
yes.
of the place. Yeah.
Yeah, I would think it's just beautiful just by itself. There's this really cool place that's downtown where we had the TEDx Orlando Women's event, and it's called Tintin West. And outside, it looks like an old auto mechanic building. It's got this vintage sign that's up there, and it's yellow, and it looks kind of run down. But when you go inside, you go into the little, I guess like a breezeway, a little alley that goes into the door. You walk inside, you went, what? It's this beautiful place on the inside where there's and it transforms into another venue spot where people can have weddings, special events, and it's got those, really cool Edison lights hanging down, and just, I think somebody even said that it was like an airplane hangar. I don't think that's right, but nonetheless, it's big enough a plane could fit inside of it.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
the point that I
Wow.
want you to. And I don't mean small plane. I mean big plane.
I mean, regardless, to fit
Yeah.
a plane.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, of any size.
Yeah, not a 747, but, medium-sized plane
Yeah.
for sure. And really impressive. But there's these places that we have all over. Ben Hoyer owns that one, and he is the owner of Credo Coffee. So he has this 1010 West, and it's on 1010 West Church Street. So if you're ever up there, and it's kind of like speakeasy thing, if you know what I'm talking about, where you got to know the password to be able to get inside the building because they aren't going to let you in. Yeah, it's a cool, trendy spot. Anyway, so back on track. So she's got event management, and then she has another business. We'll hear about that one in a little bit. But we'll go back to the intern conversation. So you have experience, and so this is a completely different type of, I think, internship. So I'm curious as to what have you learned from this experience, this internship, on the hospitality side, and then also on the event side, that you know that I did not know this and that you can actually use now?
Well, in the hospitality side with the StarterStudio, it's been an opportunity to learn about operations more than anything for me, because in this business context, this is new. Working at front desk, getting along with members, being into any little detail just to have the conference room ready for a meeting or something like that. So that's totally new. And the event.
Have you ordered food, though? Because she's in charge of ordering all of our
Yes.
food, and we have pistachios, guys. We're so happy.
Yes.
Pistachios, yummy.
Yes, I started 3 weeks ago
Yeah.
with food ordering and
And
restocking
so-
snacks and creamers and milk. And
Did you do that before?
no,
Yeah.
That's the
okay.
first
So
time.
being able to track the inventory and know how much we're spending, and then making sure that the numbers, we have enough food for the members for the week. That's what she's been tasked with doing too. So that's a
Oh.
cool thing.
yes,
It
and
sure
making
is.
coffee.
Yeah.
It sounds like you can get very creative in that line of work, planning all these sort of things. You don't
Yeah.
really ever know what you're going to plan, so it doesn't get repetitive.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Last
very
week-
interesting.
Last week I tried fruit snacks, and they just disapproved the first day. It says okay, let's change something,
Yeah.
and it's working.
Yeah. So we've had a lot of the same kind of snacks down there. And so anytime there's something new, and it's really funny because I was thinking of this actually, and I'm so serious, yesterday. I was going, we as human beings, we want the best of both worlds. We don't want something to change, but yet we like variety, right?
Yeah.
And so what I was thinking is the things that we want where we should have change where it's good is things that are about what we wear and what we eat and things that we enjoy, places we visit. But the things that we should keep consistent in our life should be about the people that we have in our life, where we're really, if you're married, you're really committing in that relationship, no matter what it is. If you're a parent, you're committing with your kids. It's just that you're really putting that time into the relationship. You're being present and not going in another direction and going, oh, yeah, over here, you look interesting, whatever. But I was thinking of that, and I was going, yeah, that's really where we could have, if we're smart enough, we recognize that.
Wow, we don't even need a motivational Monday quote anymore.
Wow.
That was
That was
so
inspirational in and of itself.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. But anyway, so what have you learned in the event management side that you did not know?
Well, working with vendors, it's you have to be over them, calling them,
Yeah.
tracking them.
Persistent.
Yes, annoying them even.
Yeah.
To have all the information on time, and a chance of being part of this big team and this big event it's an amazing experience. So
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot.
And you got certified in Eventbrite. So those were some certifications that you didn't have that now you
Yes,
added
now
to your
that I-
resume. Yeah, so she had to get she's learning about marketing. And this is something, again, that she can take into her own business, that she can bring more value to if she's working with a corporate client and she has a corporation for a year. She can actually help put on events for them because she knows how to market the events and be able to promote them on social. So I think that was super interesting. Okay, so what advice would you give a student seeking an internship? Because we have different, you and Andy are more experienced. You guys both have, and Andy's been on the show also. You have a lot more experience. And then we have a third person that's on our team that this is her first time. This is like her first real job. And you guys haven't met her yet, but Shay will be on the show also. And so there's a larger, certainly a experience gap, but also, you know, age gap. So what would you tell all of these young ones that are in school now?
Well, I think that an internship is an opportunity to learn everything that you can. You have to be open to everyone, not your boss, but the people you're working around, your team, people that even it's not in your company or your department, but it's around, to learn about the business and to learn about how to work as a team, to take things seriously and to commit to what you're doing. I think that's having an internship. It's an opportunity to learn more than just like going out to work first time and just like drop into a position, and you have to figure out how to learn. So it's an opportunity that you have to use to learn everything that you can, everything from everyone.
Yeah, I've worked in really awful places. I've shared this before. And in those really awful places, I sit here and go, okay, what can I learn from this? You know, like, and it's even like not what not to do.
Yeah, sometimes it's just not do. That's a no-no. So
don't treat people that way or whatever. Yeah,
but you learn from it, even if it was a bad experience.
Exactly.
You still take something away from it.
Exactly. That's the key thing. Now we're going to jump back over to the fact that I'm going to do the transition, Matt.
Okay.
That she's an international student.
Right.
Yeah, and so she's not the standard traditional age of what it's like to be an international student. Hubert is in the same place. Hubert is somebody that's been on the show, and he came from Jamaica. And he is, you know, older and wiser too. And he was sharing what it was like. What do you think are the most important sides of being an international student at this stage of your life?
Well, at the beginning, it was adapting to a new culture because it's always going to be different. Even when, you know, this is a vacation spot worldwide, people come here, and I've been here before, but when I moved here, it had to learn and to adapt to culture and to things that are here different from my country.
Were there certain things that were harder to adapt to than others?
Food. Yes, even the way, like the way we eat. In Venezuela, we usually have a big lunch. Here, you have like a sandwich, or you can stop and grab a burrito or something like small.
Dinners
in
are
Venezuela,
big meal.
it's totally different. You sit and you have like meat, rice, beans, like that's your meat.
A proper lunch.
Yes. And then at dinner,
lunch.
you have like a sandwich or a salad, and here it's like that.
It's
opposite.
flipped.
Yes.
So you mean you would eat light for dinner?
Yeah,
Your
that's.
last
But
meal?
usually, what we do, it's like we have a big meal at lunch, big lunch, like with all.
That sounds like
I
it'd be
get
better
it.
for your digestion because you
I would
digest
agree.
faster during the day than at night.
Yeah.
So
I
that
would
makes
agree.
sense.
Do you eat big lunches?
No, I don't tend to eat large meals, really.
My lunch is usually my breakfast because I skip breakfast all the time.
Yeah, I tend to
Well,
have 2
it
meals a
happens.
day.
I can't eat that early in the morning.
Same.
Very good. Very good. Okay. I'm going to let you guys take the rest of the questions. So
Okay,
you
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
see where I'm gonna go
So,
with this.
yeah, I kind of moved it around, but I did not cover the other business that she has.
That's true.
Right.
What? Can you tell us about your other business?
Yes, sure. It's called AF Princess. As I was a teacher, I love arts and craft. So I started making bows for friends, and then it became a business. And now it's a handmade hair accessories website where you can find hair bows, headbands, hair clips for little girls.
Oh wow! And how's business going? If you don't mind me asking.
It's been good. I've learned a lot and been an owner, a business owner,
Right.
and in a lot of things, like from Texas, like dealing with customers and everything. But it's interesting, and I think I've done a great job.
What inspired you to go in this direction of making bows and apparel for little girls?
I started just I had a friend that had twins. I started doing like gifts. And, oh, you should sell this. And it's just like, oh, okay, let me. And a friend says like, oh, I won from my kid. I won, I don't know, three bows for school. Can you do them? I'll buy it. And I was like, okay, sure. And it started like, okay, I can do that.
Right.
And I can sell them. And they are nice. Oh, I think that they are nice.
So the ball just kept rolling.
Yes.
And
Right.
Yeah,
And
and
you
it's been a year.
Yeah.
We started October 14th our website last year.
Oh, wow.
Wow, not
Wow.
even a year. Oh,
yeah,
so it's like
today.
an
So yeah,
anniversary.
it's
A day
today.
and a year.
It's a,
It's
Yeah.
been a year, almost to the day.
Yeah.
yeah,
It has been a year and a day.
Oh,
today.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Well, congratulations. That sounds very, very interesting.
So when we were coming over here in the car, we were like I was saying, well, have you thought about doing this, like taking your bows and selling them like in gift shops that were in? Oh, I'm going to add one more: museums, like art museums. Yeah, and then because people would buy them there, they're really
At art
beautiful.
museums?
Yeah, they have gift shops in art museums.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So if you've never gone in there, you don't know what they have in there. But they
I
always
have, but
yeah.
I guess I've never paid attention to the children apparel.
Yeah,
So-
you haven't. So they'll have stuff. But I had said like hospital gift shops.
Yeah, that was amazing. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. And then we were talking about other ways that she could collaborate. So I had said that I think that, you know what? An OBGYN.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll throw those in
Oh.
there too. Like obstetricians or
Yeah.
and midwives or somebody like that. Like, if they're looking for shower gifts or something of that sort for like babies.
Yeah, I never thought about
Pediatricians.
hospitals. Yeah,
Pediatricians. So that's why I was suggesting those. But there was this, because I think about her business a lot. And I went down and I was looking for her one time because where are you located? I looked for you downtown, but you're...
Yeah, we're in Winter Garden Farmers Market Saturdays from 9 to 2.
Yeah, Winter Garden, that's out
That's in
going
Winter Garden.
north, I think.
It's Colonial Drive West.
West, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I know where it is. So it's a really nice little trendy, cute, suburban area. And they have a really nice farmer's market there. But, there's other areas that are pretty nice, like the one in Winter Park. And I was telling her
Yeah,
about the
that's-
one in Lake Lily and
Lake Lily.
Maitland. Really, really nice. So anywhere where there's tons of stuff. But we were saying the Build-A-Bear and I don't know. Do you guys, you're an only child. Do you have a sister?
I do.
Okay.
Younger sister.
You know Build-A-Bear and American Girl? Do you know these things?
Yes, my sister at one point
Was obsessed with it. Yeah.
and begged for a Build-A-Bear.
Do you know what we're talking about, man?
I know what Build-A-Bear is.
Okay. Do you know what American Girl is? It's
yeah,
a doll.
It's they have different girls from different time periods and different cultures and stuff, right? And they're
Yeah,
dolls or
different time
something
periods?
with books or something.
Yeah.
I don't know time
See, that's
periods, but
completely
they
new to
are.
me. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. Girls like to have their mini-me's.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's like that. But I was saying if she were to become a vendor with one of those stores and supply her bows there, then she would be able to expand her, obviously, and
those are
scale.
really big
That's a
bit-
scaling thing there.
Those are really big businesses.
Yeah, they are because they're in like malls or you can order online, things like that. But even still, if you have your online, you have an online store, right?
Yes.
How
Yeah.
can we find
AFprincess.com.
you? How can the audience find you?
AFprincess.com. That's our website. And Facebook, AF Princess Accessories. And Instagram, AFprincess.accessories. ACCS.
Okay, so yeah, accessories there. So if she were to go and have on her website a bear with a bow and a little girl with a bow, like I would think those would blow up like crazy. So this was like what we were talking about when
Right.
we came over to
Yeah,
the show.
actually, when we started in the farmers market, there are a lot of people that have pets and dogs, walking
yeah.
dogs
Oh,
around.
dogs would be a big
And we
Crazy.
started taking custom orders for doggy bows. And now I have like a dog that we always have in the market with bows.
Winter
to put on
Garden is
collars
crazy.
and everything. Yeah, they were like, it was a market that I didn't know. I was like, oh, don't you do like for little dogs, even for big dogs? And I was like, okay, I can do that. And
Why not?
now,
Yeah.
of course.
I have a friend, I was looking on Facebook, and she was having a birthday, 12 years for her dog, 14, no, I think it was 14 years. That's a long time for a dog.
Yes.
And she had a birthday cupcake with a candle on it, and they were all singing happy birthday to her dog. And I mean, this was a lot of people. And her dog is really nice. You know, the dog's name is Candy. And I was looking at it, I was going, okay, birthday cupcake for the dog, and it just was funny to me. She doesn't have any kids yet, but the day she has kids, you know, things change too.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, you know, people in Winter Park go crazy for dogs. Winter Garden, Baldwin Park. There's like so many opportunities for you.
It's an open market. I don't think I've heard of somebody supplying little bows for dogs.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
We
I mean,
do
it's
now.
That's crazy. When I lived in Winter Park, I was walking my own dogs down the street, and it was in the neighborhood. And I saw this gentleman, he was walking a dog. I said, your dog has pearls on. What's that all about? You know, like pearl necklace. And like, he said, it's Winter Park. My daughters did it.
Oh my God.
And I went, okay. He
If
said,
you
come
were-
on.
if you didn't have a necklace on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went, yeah, mine just have like the choke chain, you know, and it was not pearl or even pretty. So it
I
was
like how
just
that's
funny.
just his answer that's his whole explanation.
He said it's Winter Park. You know, my daughters did it. Yeah, that was just, and it just stuck with me. And I went, oh, that's so funny. I did. I laughed on the inside. But anyway. And I think at a Halloween, I've seen like the cities, these little pockets where it's very pet oriented. People will dress their animals up in costumes. So do you have costume bows for animals?
Not costume, but we have Halloween, like with candy corn ribbons and little tiny pumpkins. And
There's a theme.
Ghosts, yes.
Okay. So those are pretty cute. And again, Winter Park. Somebody was walking down the street with their Great Dane. They painted it to look like a zebra.
What? Why?
For real. I felt bad for the Great Dane.
Yeah, I would too.
Because, like, I don't think it was like real paint. I think it was like, you know, washable
Yes.
paint. Like,
Right.
you know, what? Not like hair dye or
The Great
anything.
Dane probably still didn't enjoy it though.
I don't know. They're very tolerant and very.
In this
Patient
heat
animals.
In Florida?
Well, Halloween, it's not that hot in the evening.
It was. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not like June.
It's not Halloween yet.
Thank
I think it's too
God.
early to paint your dog.
Yeah. Anyway. So she has not only bows, but she has little sandals. You have a lot of stuff there.
Yes. During summer, we do what we call cutie flops. Those are like flip flops, and we decorate them with princesses and flowers.
I mean, this is really big stuff. I looked at all of her stuff and I went, oh my God, they're adorable. They're just, I could just see them all being something that
Yes.
people would love. So, okay, so moving past the fact that she has a retail presence and she does events management, there was one other thing that I don't think anybody really is aware that she does. She has this hospitality side, but she got that in the roots of teaching. So everything she does is about teaching others. And we were talking about how she could take her bow business and have a workshop so that she could teach people how to make the bows. I don't know if
Yes.
she's going to do
That
that.
is actually
Yeah,
very
I
interesting.
probably am gonna. That's a project that we have to start doing live videos about how to make the bows, like do it yourself.
And so that's why the Eventbrite, in my mind, was coming in, because if she decided she wanted to have a DIY workshop or do something like that, she could actually take all of the skills she learned from Eventbrite to have her own events.
Yes, probably
So-
we'll do it in a market to have like an event, an hour. I haven't figured out exactly the time that I'm gonna need for that, but yeah, that's probably gonna be one
I think
of
you
the
could do
projects
a
for
couple
next.
of things. You could do
Sure.
like a bracelet, and then you could do the bow. And if you do two types and treat them as activities, and then it's just like they just play on. They go outside and play, or you have some kind of snack like cupcakes. Decorate your cupcake too. So it's 3 things that would achieve the same thing.
Yeah,
That would take up
sure.
an hour. Or
Probably.
a cookie. If you don't want to do a
Oh.
cupcake, you could decorate a cookie.
What I find interesting is that all these skills that you have acquired throughout your professional life in different industries can somehow merge together to create new ideas. I'm seeing the teaching aspect of your life. I'm also seeing the food aspect. You dealt with food, and also your personal business. I think is very interesting. All those things can connect in the end.
And you can be creative and express yourself in
Yes,
all those
that's
different ways.
The creative part is very important for me. That I enjoy that stuff.
Yeah. Originally, she was going down the path to be an accountant.
Ooh,
Yeah, it was.
There's probably not.
It was
Creative
terrible.
accounting doesn't tend to be good.
Normally, no.
There's not a good connotation on creative accounting.
No,
It was
it's
a
not.
fun story because my family, they are all engineers, architects. They went to those. And when I was in high school and said like I want to be a teacher, it was like, what are you talking about? So I said like, well, maybe I don't want to be a teacher. Let me try. And I studied accounting, and I did a term, and then they said like, no, I'm a teacher.
But she could teach accounting, and she was teaching me accounting on the other day. It was like another couple weeks ago. Not only was she patient there, I was going, no, this is not blah, blah, blah. And she was going, no, look. And she was teaching both Shay and I some accounting right there on a spreadsheet that we were doing. So she is like Wonder Woman, I think. All right, so you want to go and talk about Venezuela? Because she showed us some beautiful pictures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what was it like growing up in Venezuela?
It was nice, actually. My city, I'm from Caracas. It's the capital. It's a valley. It's surrounded by mountains.
Wow.
So the weather is nice. It's always chilly. Well,
Okay, wait, what's
sometimes
Chile?
That's like winter here.
It's actually
Okay,
a
but-
really big misconception. People think that most countries in South America are very tropical, and
And no, actually, like our
But Chile here can get into the 30s. So are you saying it gets into the 30s?
40s.
Okay.
That's
I
mostly
have a friend
yes.
from Venezuela who said that
I mean, in Venezuela we have snow.
yeah.
Right now,
No
I
way.
was reading that yesterday there was a snowstorm in
wow.
one of the cities in Venezuela.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
most
goodness.
people don't know that. I learned that like a year ago. that
Yeah,
it
I
can
don't
get
know.
really
Why do we
chilly.
think that it's always so warm
Because
there?
it's south of the equator, we just assume everything's
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
there. But
Actually-
I mean, the South Pole is south of the equator, so
We know it's cold there now.
yeah.
Well,
We see polar bears.
Technically, we are North America because we are over, but then
So
like
is
it
it part of
depends.
Central America?
No, like Venezuela, like the Ecuador passes just below the border of Venezuela. So we technically are north,
Oh, okay.
and Caracas it's a valley, and on the other side of the mountain is the beach, is the coast of Venezuela, but we are around 1,000 meters over sea level, so it's cold, it's chilly,
Yeah.
it's nothing like this.
Yeah, that must have been quite an adjustment to make.
Yeah.
Getting
And
used
very
to this weather.
very green city, because it doesn't matter where you stand in the city and you look around, it's going to be a mountain. It's green, very, very green. I like that living there. I grew up there. I lived in another city for some years. I went to high school in another city. That's Maracaibo. That's hot, like here in Orlando. Really, really hot. Most of the year we don't have winter in Venezuela. It's like the same weather. We have rain or not rain. That's like the difference.
What fruit do you grow in Venezuela?
Mangoes.
Yummy.
Really?
Mangoes
mangoes.
are
Great
everywhere.
fruit
Mangoes.
to grow.
Mangoes are the fruit of the
Mangoes.
gods.
Yeah,
I
I would
love
agree with
mangoes.
that.
Mangoes
Man.
are delicious, and when it's
We all
mango
agree on
season,
that.
it's May. It's around May. Yeah, by the end of the month, like you can find it everywhere in the street. People, it's mangoes falling from the trees. It's amazing.
Wow.
Do they have avocados?
Yes,
Okay. avocados
Yes,
and
and
mangoes.
mangoes.
I don't know why anybody would want to leave Venezuela
Yeah.
except for the crazy government that they have.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool.
But yeah, we have really good fruits, and mango is delicious. It's organic. We
It
don't
is.
have GMOs there, so everything's organic.
Yummy. So, leadership. Who are great leaders that have inspired you or have given you direction in your life? Living, dead, people you know personally or you don't.
Well,
So it can be like parents.
yeah, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
Well, I can
Whatever.
say being Latino from Venezuela, like mothers are a really important figure in everyone's life. So I really admire my mom. My mom, she's a really hardworking person. She is very responsible, extremely responsible.
Your parents are here?
My mom's still in Venezuela. My dad's here.
Oh, okay.
And then I had the chance, I went to Mary's school. I don't know if you're familiar with the Mary's brothers. They have some schools here in the U.S.
No.
Here
no.
in Miami, the Columbia School. We have a college here and university in New York. It's a religious. They're brothers, and they started in France, and we have schools in over 196 countries around the
So
world.
why are they an inspiring leader then?
I had one of my friends there, a brother, I Mary's brother, that he was amazing. He was my inspiration since I was in high school. He's humble as he can be, and he was the one that always says like, follow your dreams, doesn't pay attention to what other people thinks about you, or what other people think is success to their life may not be the same for you. So that's that one. His name is Ricardo. He's now living in Italy.
Oh, wow.
But he's from Venezuela.
Very nice. Quote. We've got to move over to
Yeah.
the quote
Yes.
now.
Let's not forget it this time.
Yeah.
Our motivation
Motivation
Monday quote.
Monday.
So what is it?
All right, so this is from Maya Angelou. People will forget what you said, they will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And I chose that because I knew you were in the hospitality industry.
Yes.
So what does that quote mean to you think?
It doesn't matter what you say, it doesn't matter what you do, actually. But when you make people feel appreciated and that their needs are important for you, that's what makes an experience from anything in the industry. It doesn't matter if it's a hotel, a cruise, or if you are in a party, having a wedding or a party.
Yeah, because when you think back to like a good memory you had at something, you may not remember specific things someone said or specific things someone did, but you remember how you felt.
Yeah, that
Exactly.
you were happy or that you were sad in a moment.
You associate a feeling to it.
That's very, very true. So tomorrow night, I'm going to change topics because I want to make sure I give a shout out on this one. Is the city of Orlando Tech? They have events that are going on Monday through Friday, every night this week, and they all start at 6 o'clock. They're in different places. And the focus is, excuse me, Revise 2018, and it's REVIZE. Tomorrow night is, we will be at the Orlando Science Center, and Intern Pursuit will have a table there. This is a place where it's called Rework. Tonight's theme has, I don't even have it on my calendar. Oh, that's because I was going to be here. That's why I couldn't be there. But tomorrow night's theme is Rework. Wednesday night is Refill. Thursday night is Relax. There's a Friday night event, and I was going to that one, and that one's not even on there. But it's at Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center. So every night they're at different places. But Rework, we will be at Orlando Science Center, and we will be sharing Intern Pursuit there. The opportunity is to meet with mentors and then also with individuals' employers. So pretty excited about that one. I know that we've got to move over because our time flies on our show. Because I looked and I went, oh my gosh, we're at the end of our show now. So I want to make sure I give recognition to our other sponsor, Create the Movement.
All right, Create the Movement. Creating a movement takes two things, the right people and the right message. Finding the right people takes laser focus and extensive research. Crafting the right message requires in-depth market knowledge and constant tweaking. It's not about thinking outside of the box. It's about knowing what your box is made of and using it to your advantage. Thank you, CreateTheMovement.com, for sponsoring the Intern Whisperer Live.
So special shout out to Q, our station manager here at Valencia College, and I'm also going to give one to Rob McCaffrey. He walks by this window on Monday and Wednesdays and waves to me every time, and he is in charge of the video production, right? Do I have this right? Please tell me yes.
Well, Eric Fleming was in charge of the film production when I came here. So
Okay, but video production.
I don't know if that's
program.
a separate thing.
It is. That's where I get my video students. So I'm going, yeah, I know I have this right. Anyway, but thank you, Rob. Thank you, Q, for always being supportive. And then for Christy, who is also one of the professors over at Valencia College in the graphic design. So I want to give them shout outs tonight. And then thanks to past, present, future, all of the people that have been with me. I'm kind of jumping into that area. Who do you have to give a shout out to tonight, Matt?
My mom. I say her every week, but this time she said she was watching, so...
No way. Hi, Matt's mom. Write a note in there that says, hi, Matt's mom. For real.
I mean, I don't know if she made it because I told her it'd be at 6. She might still be at work. I don't know if...
Well, that's okay. She would be listening for 30 minutes. We haven't seen her jump on.
No. I doubt she'd say anything. I was worried she would say something embarrassing. But...
Like, there's my baby? Something like that.
That kind of thing. She's that kind of mom.
That's okay. I think every mom... my mom would say that too, and it would always drive me crazy, but, I don't have my mom, and so now I would love to hear my mother say, oh, yeah, you're my baby, oh. So there's this place where it's like, enjoy it while she's there. Yeah.
All right.
Abby?
Well, as always, a quick shout out to my mom and my family and my friends, and a special little shout out to my little brother Adrian. He is a little bit sick, so just praying for a speedy recovery. But he's about to start in his new school tomorrow. So, he started today. So
Hopefully it went well.
How old is he?
He's 4.
Oh, he's little.
He's a little rascal, and I love the kid. I miss him.
Yeah.
He lives down in South Florida, so I barely get to see him that much. But
Gotcha.
He's a good kid, and I'm pretty sure he made tons of friends. He's like the sweetest kid ever.
Very nice.
Yeah.
You get to have a shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
And it can be more than just one person.
Well, my sister, I hope she made it because she was at work too. And my family. And I was like, I'm going to be in the radio. And they were like, really? Yes.
Well, hopefully they're listening. But even if not, it's recorded. So looky them.
Yes.
They're going to be able to go back
Yeah.
and see it.
Yeah.
So there we go. So hopefully people know how to find our show. Yay. That's up there. We should say something to your mom, too. So
To my mom?
yeah, because we have Matt's mom. We better say something for your mom.
Hi, Mama.
Let me just compose an cryptic message to my mom.
Hi,
She
Abby.
won't get. No, I'm kidding.
So how to contact us, it's info@internpursuit.com. You can call us at 321-422-2166 and go to internpursuit.com. You can look for us on our Facebook page, Twitter, listen to us live on mixlr.com/Valencia College Radio and follow Intern Whisper, and then watch us live on Facebook. So I want to thank you all listeners for watching us, and thank you also, Adriana, for being on
Thank
the
you for
show.
having me
Yeah.
here.
Thank you for
Appreciate
coming.
it.
We loved having you.
Thanks.
All right. Well,
Take us out.
All right. As we close the show, we want to thank you for listening.